Shut that dog up.
Live in the MCG studios, located in the undershaft of Florida, but popular in Ghana. Welcome to the Potluck Podcast. So come join us and have some fun.
Well, hello, and welcome to the show. I'm Grabo, and you are listening to the Potluck Podcast right here on the Podbean platform. Bet you can't say that 10 times real fast. Yes, this is the place where we play all kinds of games, have some fun times with some tunes, talk about current events as well as some historical stuff, and, things that, useless information. And if you're listening to this podcast somewhere other than Podbean, then get with the program, people, and get on the Podbean platform. That's right. It's free. Why not? It's, you can also listen to us on iTunes or all those other podcasting platforms. And like last week, we've had more people from Spain listening to us than we had here in the United States. So it was pretty amazing. And they're listening to us on, was it iZod? iVox. iVoox. It's the leading platform on the in Spaniard, and you know where I'm talking about, in Spain. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. I cannot talk tonight. But anyway, hey, we want to thank all those new listeners in Spain that were listening to us on iVox. Yes. Also, plenty of people are listening to us on iTunes. And if you have a question for us during the week and when we're not on, you can always contact us at potluckbrothers@yahoo.com. That's our email address. Send us a message. Tell us, what you think. Anyway, we want to thank all our listeners from Spain, as well as New Zealand, the UK, Japan, Australia, Iran, believe it or not, Jordan and Canada, as well as Italy, Mexico, and Romania. Right. I'm telling you, we're getting a whole lot of people hanging out with us all over. It's not just Uganda anymore. And, of course, all our peeps here in the U.S., thank you for hanging out with us. And if you want to hang out with us during our live show, feel free to mingle with us. The more the merrier. If we're on the Podbean platform, give us a buzz, especially when we're playing our signature series trivia games. And what's even better, right now, we're trying to create even more fun and wacky things to do for our listeners and stuff that no one else does, because that's what we like to do. Anyway, today just happens to be November the 16th, the 320th day in our Gregorian calendar. Yes, and on this day in history, pop group Milli Vanilli was stripped of their Grammy Awards when they were discovered that they didn't actually do the singing on the actual record that won all those awards. Anyway, that happened in history. Also, the U.S. and the Soviet Union first established diplomatic relations way back when. And, of course, the Federal Reserve Bank officially opened on this day in history. And also, famous birthdays today include Martha Plimpton, Lisa Bonet, all right, Pete Davidson, Carly Banks, yay. We all like Carly Banks. CSI's Margie Helgenberger, and, of course, English footballer and not related to the foot doctor, Paul Scholes, is celebrating a birthday. And, of course, if your name is Charles, it's also National Charles Day. For anyone named Charles, but wait, it's also National Andy Day. So if your name is Andy or Charles, this day is for you. But what happens if we know an Andy and a Charles? Whose party do we go to? I don't know. Would the other get mad if we went to the one party but not the other? Or went to the one party and then went to the other party, but would they get mad if we went to whose party first? And who actually cares? Because some dweeb actually paid for those holidays to actually happen. So bugger off. Anyway, today also is International Day of Tolerance. Yes, today on November 16th is a great opportunity for you to think back and recall the last time you had a different perspective than one of your other friends, whether it was Charles or Andy. Or when was the last time you actually had to learn something about someone else's culture, like we do here on this show every week, because we had a whole bunch of people from Spain listen to us last week, so we're learning about them as well. We're betting it wasn't that long ago. Yes, So look and learn, because today, in our International Day of Tolerance, is a day that celebrates open-mindedness and listening. Yes, so be open-minded and listen. And if you're listening right here and right now, you're probably hearing the sound of a clarinet, because it's Clarinet Day. Yes, this single-reeded musical instrument is known to be what's considered in the woodwind family and is widely heard in bands and orchestras, especially in the military. So today, give credit to one of the most favorite and versatile instruments among musicians around the world, and that would be the clarinet on Clarinet Day. Yes, and if you have trouble playing the clarinet because you can't breathe very well, you're probably celebrating World COPD Day. Yes, it's observed every year on the third Wednesday of November, which happens to be today. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, otherwise known as COPD, is a type of preventable and treatable progressive lung disease that is characterized by long-term respiratory symptoms and airflow limitations. Yes. Yes, it's a progressive disease that worsens over time, making everyday activities such as walking or dressing more and more, even more difficult, and working or talking on this podcast. More common cause of COPD is tobacco smoking and other inhaled toxic particles and gases. Yes, so if you smoked or you inhaled all kinds of other toxic particles and gases, you could be subject to having COPD later on in life. Yes, keeping the doom and gloom holidays are rolling. Today just happens to be World Pancreatic Cancer Day. Yes, today just happens to be the day to raise awareness that pancreatic cancer is one of the toughest cancers to beat. This day allows the communities to come together and raise awareness and support those people battling pancreatic cancer. Current treatment options for pancreatic cancer are surgery, radiation therapy, chemotherapy, targeted therapy, and immunotherapy. So help raise awareness to one of the most deadliest cancers on World Pancreatic Cancer Day. Speaking of injecting yourself with chemicals, today just happens to be, for those of you who want to make yourselves look prettier, it's Botox Cosmetic Day. Yes. This day recognizes the impact that this prescription treatment has had on American life and the world in general, and educates those who aren't quite sure whether Botox, registered trademark, cosmetic is right for them. See, Botox is one of the most popular and well-established injectionable substances that practitioners use to successfully reduce fine lines and wrinkles in patients. While many patients fear the frozen and overdone Botox jobs, and rightly so, because excessive amounts of Botox gives one that plastic look that freaks everybody out. However, experienced cosmetic providers help patients to achieve that natural-looking, amazing results. When used in cosmetic procedures, it's botulinum toxin is being used. It basically causes mild paralysis, which is muscle relaxation, in other words, of the nerves in specific areas, thus making wrinkles fade away, and can last up to 4 months. So yay, you have 4 months of natural muscle relaxation, mild paralysis going on, which helps you, helps reduce those wrinkles. And meanwhile, you have something injected in your face that gives you that plastic look. However, a lot of people like that plastic look, and when you die, you're going to need to be recycled. There you go, on Botox Cosmetic Day. Oh, relax, because you know what today is? It's National Fast Food Day. And you know what that means for you? It's an easy peasy dinner time for everybody. Yay! Whether you prefer burgers or chicken, salads or tacos, fries and biscuits, sodas or coffee, fast food options have come to encompass nearly every American's life. Whether your food or your belly can crave it, all the food, all the fast food. Plus, studies have shown that some fast food restaurants can even be healthier than other restaurants. I don't quite believe that, but they're saying that on the National Today website. And they also said this last sentence, which is absolutely asinine and is incomplete. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Here it comes. Fast food adds an average of 10 milligrams of cholesterol compared to 58, and 297 milligrams of sodium compared to 412. What they're comparing it to, I have no idea, but there's a 412 in there. So there you go. I guess they're comparing it to other restaurants. What other restaurants they have in mind, we don't know. They didn't produce that information. So anyway, it's National Fast Food Day. So go to your favorite fast food place and have some fun, frolic, and eat as much as you can. And while we're eating and munching on some fast food, let's see who's with us tonight. Yes, I see Eric's here. Yes, Arby's is good too because they got the meat. Yes, speaking of meat, I see Bob Dammit's in the house. What's happening, dude?
I made chicken curry.
Chicken curry.
Yeah, and it wasn't fast. I had to bring my dinner plate upstairs.
Oh, so you're still munching bunching.
I'm finished now.
Oh, you're finished now?
Yeah.
I gave you time to
catch. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I just have to be sure to take the plate downstairs when we're finished. Yeah.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
next week it's going to be like, oh, that's there.
Oh man, it'll smell like my garage.
Don't. Oh, how's that?
I have no
How's that?
idea, man. It
still smell like the dead rat in the wall?
It smells musty. I mean, I gutted the garage. I cleaned out the entire garage. I have not gutted my studio yet, but I don't know. It's just something that lingers. It's a lingering like odor. It doesn't smell as bad as it did last week. Last week was really bad. Last week was like nasty.
Something was dead.
Something smelled dead.
And it's just
and now it's like just like a musty smell. But I haven't found anything. I mean,
you didn't have any moisture from the hurricane or anything like that, did you?
The soffits blew in, and so I might have had some stuff in the walls. I don't know. I haven't found anything. They had the inspectors came out and inspected the house, but I didn't. They didn't say anything about the soffits and stuff. So Eric's counting down the days to holidays. So if you're reading our little whatever it is, he's counting down the days. 46 days to New Year's, 32 to Hanukkah. Oh, speaking of Hanukkah, I got
wait. Before let me just interrupt you
okay.
Really quickly. Our friend Tim just texted me.
Oh, okay.
3 words that can change the world as we know it. Turkey gravy fountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a mensch on a bench. I think is the greatest gift I've seen in a while. You had your elf on a shelf, but do you have a mensch on a bench? And you press his hand, and he's like, "Hoi, how are you? Hey," and he talks about different Yiddish sayings, and he's, "I have a mensch on a bench." And it's hilarious.
I love it.
It is awesome. I went to Books A Million. I saw it. I was like, "Holy shit! I have to own this.
I must own this."
And yeah, it was definitely.
Did you buy a second one to send to your dad?
I did not.
I did not.
Back. I should go back and get another mensch on a bench.
Absolutely.
And send it to my dad.
Send it to your dad.
Oh my God! It is the greatest. It is the greatest thing. I love it. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I should have did that today. I wish I'd thought about it. Man.
Mensch on a bench.
Mensch on a bench. It was just the coolest freaking thing. I was just like, I just love it. I love it. It's just one of those things where it's a mensch on a bench. God, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. It was just awesome.
Well, today is Carly Banks' birthday, and I had no idea who that was.
You didn't know who Carly Banks was?
Well, now I do. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Everybody loves Carly Banks, man.
Mhm.
Carly Banks is the bomb. And
It's not safe for work, kids. just warning you.
can you believe that we've had more people from Spain on our site this past week than anyone else? I mean, we're talking any other country.
No habla
You-
español.
I don't know. We're kicking it in Spain, man.
Well, good.
Yeah, we're on the Spain. They're digging us. They're digging us. I think it might be the sound effects. I mean, we'll still say something and then I don't know.
Ding, ding.
I don't know. Maybe it's the Samuel L. Jackson or something. I don't know. It's like
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. But Spain seems to be really digging our shit. So
Cool.
I'm liking it. Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm waiting to see if I have a reminder pop up to remind me of the things I thought about earlier in the week to talk about. Because
Ooh.
right now I'm like, what the hell was it?
Well,
It's like, when you get that idea and you're like, hey, I should talk about that during the show. Okay, I'll send a
right.
reminder to pop
Exactly.
up.
Oh my gosh. I forgot all about that. We had a conversation, didn't we? On that a text
don't-
message on what we
yeah.
should be talking about.
I was up at like 1 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
like texting you some stupid shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. The Caterpillar employee who fell into a pot of molten steel.
Jesus.
That was rough. That happened yesterday in the news.
Wow. That's
2,000 degrees.
instant.
Yeah, instant incineration. Like, hey, Doug. Oh shit.
And then you send me the Terminator of 2 as he's going into the molten lava and he's like gives his thumbs up at the end.
Yeah.
Send me that meme. Oh my god. That was too funny. I was just cracking up laughing. Oh my god.
I got your list.
You got my list? For what?
You wanted to talk about the Titanic.
Oh, the Titanic. Well, there was this thing. It was hold on a second here. What was it? It was damn it was a conspiracy theory that was going around, and it was saying
the Olympic. It says, was it the Olympic?
Yeah, they were saying that was it the hold on a second here. It's a wild conspiracy theory that the Titanic never actually sank. And what they were saying, and this was in Popular Mechanics magazine, and hold on a second, let me just check this out. Paste and go. Boom, ding, bop, doop, boop, doop, boop, 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 bop. Wild conspiracy theory that the Titanic never sank. And the believers say that the gigantic boat was swapped out for another for the insurance money. And these are these people that are like, believing that the earth is flat and all kinds of shit. And these are the same kind of people that Trump's going to win the election and things like that. See, when the Titanic sank in 1912, yes, it shocked the world. And but the thing is, the conspiracy has crept up online here and on Reddit. I think Reddit is like the bane of society right now. It wasn't actually the Titanic, and they're saying that it was swapped out. White Star Lines swapped out the ships if it was the Olympic, because the Olympic was the first one out there, and they weren't finished with the Titanic yet. And so they swapped them out and then just wrote Titanic on the Olympic and then sent the Olympic out. But I'm
already confused.
Well, there were three boats in all.
Yeah, the Britannic, the Olympic, and the Titanic.
Right. Now the first one was the Olympic.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And that was big and bulky and had some issues. So they tried to make it better with the Titanic. and obviously the Titanic hit an iceberg and it sank. And then the third one was the Britannic, Britannia, I guess, whatever, and that was used in World War One as a troop transport and hospital vessel, and that sank because it hit some mines, German mines in World War One, and that sank. And the one that lasted the longest was the Olympic, and I don't know. I don't know, but they were saying that the British White Star Line, which was actually they were saying that J.P. Morgan had something to do about it, and that to collect the insurance money, they just wrote it off as a tax write-off. I don't know. It's not true, so don't believe it. If
I don't believe it.
I know, right, Tony? It's not true. If you look at the different boats, they look similar, but they're completely different. They're bigger. They're just different. They're just different. Okay. So I wanted to clear that up last week when it was like trending, and I
didn't know what's trending. I don't follow. Titanic's not real now.
No, they said that it wasn't the Titanic that sank. It was the Olympic.
Oh God!
And the Olympic actually went on to live longer than all the other boats in their entire line. So, but
it's amazing the lengths people go to try to make sense to themselves.
The lengths.
That's a great quote. That is a great quote.
I mean, people I don't understand this, so I'm going to
make my own shit.
This huge tangent that makes sense to me rather than understand the thing,
fully
unknown.
Right.
Yeah.
Rather than accept something as unknown, I'm just going to go on this wild tangent, and that's where it all comes from. The 9/11 conspiracies, the flat earthers, and this.
I just
JFK conspiracies. It's you just have to accept at some point, we'll never really know the full story of it, and just
we may not ever know.
Exactly.
Some people, it wedges in their mind, and they got to come up with some solution, whether it is no matter how convoluted it is, it has to have come to some fruition for them. They can't just accept that open-ended, we'll never know. So, that's why you have these things.
Color Me Joy has entered the live studio. Welcome, Color Me Joy.
I have my own beef of the week.
You do? For the whole week?
Well, it's something I read about on the news that we're entering into the Christmas season, and there is a smart package delivery box that I guess you would put on your porch, and after the Amazon guy comes and puts your packages in the box, it locks after a certain amount of time, to keep people from stealing things. And
right.
I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. And then I found out it's available on Amazon. So how do they deliver it?
Yeah.
How do you actually get that?
Oh, nice. Oh, man.
That's a good thought.
I know damn well they're just going to put the packages on top, and walk away.
Right.
Mess with that thing. But
right.
It's a pretty big steel box. It's not small.
Huh.
I mean, if you think about it, have a big steel locker on your front porch for your Amazon packages to be placed in.
Right. Well, they already have stuff like that, though. They already have lockers like that. Yeah, at the grocery stores, the Publix.
Yeah.
So if you get
Whole Foods, but some things you order are too big to be placed in there. But
but
I guess if you live out, in the middle of a cornfield somewhere, that's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was funny that it was available on Amazon. It's like I'm ordering the thing I'm trying to prevent people from stealing from.
Oh man.
It's ironic.
So Tony, I hear you got your ukulele in the background.
Sorry, I was tuning it.
Did you learn some new songs?
I learned one song, so I'm going to perform that for you.
Awesome.
And it's tuned. My dog has fleas. That's how you tune a ukulele. My dog has fleas.
Telling me Joy says you can give Amazon your garage code and they can put it in there and steal everything in your garage. I guess they could.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I don't have a code on my garage.
Oh my gosh. I
live in like a condo unit, so every porch looks identical. So when it's Christmas time, I will find misdelivered packages on my porch, and I have to go and meet my neighbors. Which is fun for the holidays. Happy holidays! Here's your package.
Hey, did you guys vote last week?
Yes.
Yeah, I voted.
Yeah, I mean we talked about it last week, but all the votes weren't counted when we were on the show last week. So
I did the early voting. I fired everybody.
Yeah, I fired everybody too. I fired everybody too, but they didn't. They didn't leave.
They did. They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo. We still got our governor in there, and we still got
DeSantis.
Yeah.
Disgrace.
Yeah, there's $1 billion missing, but we'll vote him back in there. Just don't get
$1 billion.
$1 billion with a B.
You probably find it. It's probably in Ukraine.
They're like they literally said we need the receipts, and he's like, I don't have time for that. Okay. All right, we're good with that. You're doing a good job.
Sounds fine.
We'll make time.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I guess that's settled then.
I got it. That's good. Yeah. So and then he's gonna, leave office in 2 years and run for president. So
is that like when you get an F in class and you draw an extra leg to make it look like an A?
Pretty much. Yeah, or a B. Make it round it around. Depends on how the F is.
Let's just move that dot over to the left. Look, it's only $1.
Eric's saying
somebody 0.00000 cents.
Eric says something about a ukulele. Somebody plays a ukulele and hall call chants or
hall call chant.
Yeah,
I don't know.
My vision's kind of weird. I don't know.
He plays ukulele and all he knows is his hog cult chant. Well, I don't know. I like your my dog's got fleas.
My dog has fleas. Yeah,
that's how you.
That's how you go into tuning it.
I love it. Hey,
this is me. I'm playing.
Yay!
Hey. Your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains. What in the fuck is that? What is that? So you like my house band? They're
I like
good.
that. It's like
the magic of radio. I'm not actually playing this. It's
believe
it or not. Believe it or not. Yeah.
Oh man.
I thought maybe you were playing a ukulele and tapping your foot on a bucket.
Ooh, there's a cymbal.
That Mr. on the radio. Is that?
That's the name of the song. Yes, it is. Hofsters. Hey, Daddy Hoff is in the house.
Hofsters.
Yeah, Daddy Hoff.
Not to be confused with the Hoff we know.
No, I don't think so.
Where is that guy?
We don't know.
Try to find him.
We have to. He was our West Coast correspondent.
Yeah, he was cool. He actually played along. I was like,
that was great. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hey, it's 7:30. Bob.
Yes.
Do you have a this or that?
I do.
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Oh.
Hold on to your testes.
I don't know if I I don't know if I asked this before, but I need help.
Oh, here we go.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Oh God. Oh God.
All right, Bob. What is today's this or that?
Today's this or that is everybody who knows me knows that I am sorely lacking in housekeeping skills.
That is.
I was your landlord.
I mean, I get by, but it's like, well, it gets done. The dishes get done, but it's like I treat it like a game of Tetris to load the dishwasher, and it's
Okay.
not quite right. But
not
this
as
or that
effective.
this week is, and everybody criticizes me for this. When I do laundry, I start the washing machine. I have a top loader, let the water run, and then I pour the soap in and let it, mix with the water, and then I throw my laundry in there.
In the dishwasher?
In the washing machine.
The
Okay.
washing machine. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
So I do the soap first and then the laundry.
Oh.
And everybody's telling me,
right.
no, you put your laundry in and then you pour the soap on top.
No,
Well, I
you
used-
want
I
to
used-
disperse the chemicals. I do that too. I put it back
I-
in water and I dilute whatever chemicals I'm going to use, and then you apply.
That makes sense because that way you don't get
Right.
like a big soap stain on your shirt or something.
Well,
Correct.
when I used to, when I have a side loader, so it all goes into the
You
same
got to
time.
pour it in a little drawer.
Pour it in a
dispenser
little
thing.
drawer.
Oh yeah.
And Color Me Joy says the way you do it is fine,
Okay.
Bob. That is
I'm not
fine.
sure if there's a proper, correct way because everybody's like, "Why do you do it that way?" I'm like, "'Cause
I
it
don't
makes
know.
sense
I don't know.
to mix
So
the
is
soap with the
that
water."
the this or that?
Yeah, is it soap first, then laundry, or laundry and then soap?
Well, you know me. You know mine now.
Wow.
Especially with like powdered Tide, you would think that you want to mix that with the water first.
100%. It would more evenly disperse. You'll have a concentration of suds on one part of, I mean, eventually it would probably dilute, but you know what I mean? You want to have it evenly dispersed.
Yeah.
Suggestion.
But he does. Bob
When you
doesn't have a
front
front load.
there's- I
Yeah,
don't. I have a
He doesn't
topper.
have a front load.
I have
okay.
an old cheapo.
But
Yeah.
it works.
It works.
Cleans
fine.
your clothes. There you go.
See, when I lived at the bachelor pad, Bob, I would put
Yes.
the clothes in
Mhm.
and let the water fill up, and before it would slosh
Oh.
around, then
Then
I would put the soap in the water and have it.
So
disperse.
you would wait until it's all the way full of water.
Just about, yeah,
And then
and
the
then I would put the soap in. That's how I would have done it.
I get the water started, pour the soap in, let it mix up, and then do the laundry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, either way, it's the same difference.
That way I can walk away and forget about it, and then 3 hours later go, shit, there's wet laundry in the washing machine.
Yeah, Eric, I enjoy my front load washing machine. And the thing is, they're out of style. You don't sell them anymore. You
They
go to
don't?
no, it's out of style. That was
Where I
so 5 years ago, Bob. It was so 5 years ago.
Who
Now-
buys a new washing machine every
now-
5 years?
Now they have the top loaders where the agitator can come out.
Well,
So you can put in your comforters and your larger blankets, so you can, like you would in a front load. But
I don't know.
yeah, so you go into Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever you buy your
Now,
washing machines.
but
You might see last year's model up there, but
it was the front loaders were all high efficiency, and you could do your comforters and stuff in that. So what's the?
I don't know. I don't get it. So, Eric's like, back in the old days, they used to make household appliance systems last, like your refrigerators, washers and dryers and dishwashers and your range. Nowadays, it's like household appliances break down like after a couple years of use. Just depends on if you're using it, I guess.
Thanks, Daddy Hoff. You rock.
Color Me
Yes,
Joy is
Scotty
telling me
Half
that
likes the show.
top loaders are high efficiency now too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
So, okay.
Well, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. They're coming. They've come a long way. They've come a long way, actually.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I agree,
Yeah.
Eric, to take your blankets and big bulky stuff to the laundromat.
Oh yeah,
See-
we can have a large.
But
That's why-
Really.
That's why I bought my huge freaking side loader.
Okay.
there was this one laundromat
like
that we went to
laundromat.
when I lived back in Pennsylvania, and it was like, this out of the way laundromat, and on the wall, on a ripped piece of cardboard in magic marker was "No washing horse blankets."
What?
I guess that was something people did, was take their horse blankets to the laundromat and wash them.
Oh wow.
So no washing horse blankets.
Wow.
What did they bring it into the laundry? Like
I guess somebody
the-
did that,
the-
and
professional cleaners. You mean?
no, it's just a coin-op laundromat, and I guess people
Oh.
fucked up the machines with their horse blankets.
But could you imagine the people at the cleaners like, oh, what is that? Is that your horse thing?
We're
What-
gonna charge extra for this.
Yeah, is that vomit on there? Is that vomit?
What is it? Why is it green?
What? Is that shit? You got horse shit on here? Get your horsey blanket out of here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess it's the hair or something. I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
oh,
That is funny.
What people commonly refer to as a stove is technically a range, but is it?
Is it? Is it really? Is it a stove or is it a range?
What does
I don't
that
know.
mean,
I guess
range?
it's-
Like
What
out-
did they have in the Price is Right?
I don't know. I guess
Is it
a
a stove or a range?
is the older term when it was like a old
question?
fire, throw another log on the stove.
The range. No, I don't know what did Johnny said.
Range.
No idea.
I
Is
don't
it
know.
still a range if it's like just a separate thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Dose is
man.
wondering why we're talking about housekeeping things. It's because the this or that this week is: do you add your soap before the laundry or after the laundry?
Yes.
Because I'm poor at housekeeping.
Yes.
I have no
I
skill.
do it before, and I'll swish it around, get it diluted. Even if it's a liquid, I'll do it.
Oh, here we
Anyway.
go. Eric wants to call in here. Eric,
Eric,
we have
what's up?
Eric's on here live. How you doing, buddy?
Tip of the turtle head to you, my friend.
Right. Dose asked the question, WTF as in what the F is going on here? Did your wives pick the topics? I guess Dose must have not have enjoyed home ec class in school.
No.
Ooh.
I truly have no idea if I'm doing things right or wrong sometimes, and that's one of them.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Same for loading the dishwasher. I try to get as much in there at one time as I can. And I guess
Yeah.
the idea is
Yeah.
for you should allow some space between your dishes and not try to do everything at one time. And I have not learned my lesson.
well,
Correct. Yes.
yeah, my grandmother taught me with the dishwasher. If you're going to run the dishwasher, make sure it's filled with dishes and not like half empty, half full.
Oh, really?
I was always
I
taught
don't
wash the dish, then put it in the dishwasher. It's
Yeah,
just
rinse it
stupid.
off.
That's
rinse
from
it
the
off.
Department
Well,
of Redundancy Department.
I know.
No.
Well,
Let me wash
Well,
these
then
dishes
I-
before I put them in the machine that washes the dishes.
unless you're taught to wash by hand.
Right.
Well, actually, if you run your dishwasher, you use less water. That's what it is. You use less water, but you should rinse your dish off before putting it in because the food will collect inside your drain if you don't have the proper. I don't know.
Is it less water? Because it sounds like it goes on for forever.
Nope, it is actually less water. You actually
It's like
use less
recycling?
water.
So I got things still running.
Is it
It's just-
recycling the
it
water?
just sloshes it around like sloshes around. I don't know. You're supposed
God.
it's supposed to use less water in a dishwasher.
Interesting.
And I think the questions I posed above in chat, let me scroll up and search for them. Which household appliances would you prefer? Like for cooking your meals, would you prefer an electric range or a gas range?
Oh, gas.
Gas.
Yeah, gas.
Gas always. That's not even a
That's
thing.
not even a question.
Well,
Nah, gas
I
is the
think
way.
I think for a range for
if
me,
it's-
I'm
if
not
you
really
can.
picky, but I would prefer gas.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And the same with
Ding,
the water
ding.
heater. Do you prefer electric water heater or a gas water heater?
Gas.
Your water. Because I would agree with gas too.
Depends on the size of the tank. If
Well,
it's gas,
I mean-
if it's real big,
I have
electric,
an
if
electric.
it's small.
I have one of those little instant heaters, and that's
Tankless.
electric.
Mhm.
Tankless. I have a
Tankless
tankless water heater, and I think I will never go back to a full tank anymore after having
Right.
that. No, I mean that
And
it's just instant heat, instant hot water. You don't have
And it
to
doesn't
worry
run
about. Yeah, you don't run out of hot water. It doesn't have
Not
to heat
storing up
anything.
water somewhere.
Yeah,
Finding
you're not
storage
storing the water.
space.
And
Right.
yeah, is it instant heat? Boom! You want hot water? Bam! It's right
And,
there.
Not exactly instant. It's kind of the same.
Yeah.
and
I had that.
another
I had it
another
at a
household
coffee shop.
appliance question, do you prefer electric or do you prefer gas? Like the clothes dryer, electric or gas?
It's not really an option down here in Florida.
Yeah, in Florida,
I would- I would
They don't
probably
really have
say,
gas.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
don't
if
have
you're going
gas
to get
in
a clothes dryer,
Florida.
you're better off doing electric, especially if you have
Yeah.
sensitive fabrics that you're drying. Because with gas, if you probably wouldn't want to put rayon or polyester fabrics in there because they would run the risk of getting scorched or burned.
Oh man,
Right.
you just take those to the dry cleaner.
They get crispy.
And I'm sure y'all
I
are
don't know.
familiar with the different kind of refrigerators. Like you have like the side-by-side refrigerators, like the freezer on the left, the fridge on the right, or the top and bottom with the freezer on top and the fridge on the bottom. And then lately they've got like the fridge on top where you can open two doors side by side, and then the freezer on the bottom. It's a
That's
door
what I
that
got.
comes in and out.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
That's what I
Grabo's
got.
fridge is so big you could hide a dead hooker in it.
I have.
Or you would think his kitchen
an
must
extra
be
meat.
like a hotel kitchen.
Yeah. So gotta have.
I don't think
I will-
too much about it, to be honest. It's like,
I do. I like those
you know, like,
refrigerators.
man, your
Yeah.
clothes dryer's awfully noisy. I'm like, close the door.
Have you heard of those? Have you heard of those, Bob?
What?
The it's like a counter, but the drawer is refrigerated, like just for a small cache of vegetables or
Oh wow.
produce or whatever,
We're talking about beer, Tony.
or beer. Yeah, there's you could do the beer meister too.
Oh,
The tap. My cousin does that.
Steve Grabo gave me one.
A beer meister.
Little mini kegger, little 5-liter kegerator
Oh,
that
man.
sat on my counter, and it was bad. It was
bad.
because I would come home from work and there was the magic beer fountain waiting for me.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it was like, well, there's beer, and just pour a glass and another glass and another, and I'd be drunk for a week solid, and I'd
Oh, my
run
wow.
out, and then the little mini
That's
keg,
great.
and I'd have to get another one. It's like, oh, look, the magic beer fountain, and then it would, it's like this never ends. There's just
So
endless beer.
nice.
And it's like, this is not a good thing for me to have.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I had to put that
You have to-
away.
Part and parcel your fun.
Right. Because it was like, this is just not good.
It'll kill
Oh.
you otherwise.
Come home from work and be like, 2, 3, 4 glasses of beer.
Oh, Rose
It's like,
finally
yay,
made it.
every day.
Yeah.
Well, Joy, thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit and getting dinner on the table there. So thanks for hanging out with us. We got
Hey,
stuff.
it's fast food day, so you
It's
don't
fast
really have
food.
to worry about it that much.
That's right. Today's fast food
It's
day.
fast food day. I like that.
Absolutely. Did you guys have fast food today?
I went to the market.
Ah,
I made chicken
I went
curry.
I haven't had anything from the fast food today, but My favorite fast food places are like Chick-fil-A. I like going to Wendy's and
Wendy's.
Dairy Queen and Arby's.
DQ. Yeah, Arby's. Today
Sure.
I was running around and I went into McDonald's.
Ugh.
I
Well,
was
sometimes
Did it
time
let you
only
down?
permits.
yeah, but yeah, it was kind of it
Well,
didn't settle well with me actually.
It's a letdown. You go in there and you're like, yeah, McDonald's. You know.
Oh, I didn't have time to go in.
I
I had to go through the drive-through real quick.
well, still,
Yeah.
you eat it and you go, this is not good.
Yeah, I was just
What
like,
did I
"Ugh."
do?
Tasty.
But I
Like
did have.
I'd have been
they-
better with a pound of fudge.
They did have the milkshake machines running, so I got a vanilla milkshake.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, wow.
that was good. That
well,
was okay.
like I think here in Georgia, I don't know about you guys in Florida and Delaware if y'all have like In-N-Out or Jack in the Box or.
Oh
no.
no, I wish we
No.
did.
Well, I know
That's
down
on
in
West
Florida,
Coast.
y'all got like the 7-Eleven gas stations, but up where Tony is at, he's probably familiar with the Wawa gas stations. But
Oh,
guess
we
what?
have Wawa.
We're about to get
Yeah,
Yes.
we have
we're about to
Wawa's
get
down
Wawa here in Georgia,
Wawa.
and y'all got them in Florida.
Mhm.
But
They're
I think
going-
we
Oh,
really
okay.
need to get some 7-Elevens in Georgia.
Mm.
We need
Yeah.
to see more Waffle Houses up north.
Huddle
Well, the
House.
closest Waffle House to you, Tony, would either
Yeah.
be in Maryland or Pennsylvania.
Pinch
Or
your
Yeah,
Virginia.
there's Lancaster has some other
They have a
parts.
Waffle House. I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah. Hey, we haven't done something
Yes.
in a while. Let's do something.
Florida.
Why haven't you done?
Well,
We get carried away talking.
Bullshit or not?
I love it. It's good.
I get to
We need
try
to
out.
get it off our chest.
I get to try out my new glasses. I got new glasses today.
Oh,
you got
nice.
new glasses today.
I got new glasses.
You were
Got a
saying
new
you were
face.
Going, you were going to get checked for a warranty on your eyes. And I
My
was
eyes, yes, my eyes are under warranty. It has been. I'm going on 12 years almost since I had my LASIK surgery, and
Wow.
it's supposed to be good for between 5 to 10. And I'm an anomaly, folks.
Well, good.
My eyes, they have taken very well to
Whatever you're eating is doing you well.
So
Carrots,
what would
perhaps.
would you have to get? Would they have to like re-zap your eyes or something?
Yeah. Basically, I have to get my eyes checked once, at least once a year, to keep the warranty good on my LASIK surgery. So, so I've been going to my doctor, who has recently moved offices and actually is now closer to my house. So that's kind of cool. So I had to go to my doctor, my ophthalmologist, and get my eyes checked again. And of course, you get the little puffer and all the little drops
Oh,
and
I hate
everything. Yeah, so I got.
You think they'd say, give you a countdown or something, but
No, that's the whole point, man. That's the whole point. To get they want the reaction. You know, are you reacting in time? And so, or are you gonna let the goo fill up in your eyes? You know, it's just what's your reaction? But yeah, so now I got, but my so I can still see far away, so I'm good to drive. But now that I'm getting older, I do need reading glasses, and so my up close vision has gotten worse, and which is something that cannot be fixed with LASIK. So I had to get new glasses, and now
Bullshit or not?
it's bullshit time.
Bullshit!
That's right.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit time. It's bullshit time. All right, folks. Find the truth and not the bullshits. Here we go. I got two things here. Number one, alligator thrown out of dog obedience class. A man may face charges for enrolling a pet gator in a dog obedience class. Fortunately,
Wow.
no dogs were harmed by the reptile. All right, here we go. Number two, teen disguised as bushes in New Jersey Park may face charges. Some adolescent prankster must have busted for dressing as has been busted for dressing as bushes and saying hi to shock strangers. So which one was it, folks?
That one,
That one?
I thought.
We've done that as kids. We never got busted for that.
Never dressed as a
I don't know.
Yeah. Dressed as
I
Bush
don't
and
know.
sneak up on people. I used to do
I
that
just
as a
jumped at the first thing, I guess.
kid. Yeah. Rose says number 2. Welcome to the show, Rose. Thank you for hanging out with us. Rose says hi, Eric.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 2 because that's more likely than like an alligator.
Yeah,
Well,
alligator's
guys-
going to eat a dog, don't you
Yep.
think?
Yeah, you'd think. Well, guys, you are absolutely correct. The Bush story is no bullshit, as reported by Fox News. Fox News? Fox
Fix news?
News? Oh, Fox News. Oh. There's no such thing as Fox News.
Snooze?
There's not. That's not a thing.
Fox snooze?
That's not a thing. Sheesh.
Snooze.
It's a sleep.
I always fall asleep. Yeah, I fall asleep. Then I wake up at 11.
Fox News.
News.
It's so fake. Even their personalities, collagen injections get airbrushed. They're just that fake. Their heads must have been injected with so much plastic that their heads, they look like they're about to pop. Did you ever notice that?
Well,
Their heads are so big. They look like they belong in that parade in Spain where they walk
yeah?
around. Yeah, that San Fermin, Spain, or wherever that is. I don't know. It's just me.
San
I
Fermin.
flip on a channel and their heads
Just
look
you.
so big. Their heads look so big. It's like,
Oh, that's the Mardi Gras. You know, with the big paper mache things?
yeah, the heads. It's over. I think it's over in Spain where they dance around. All I know is
I
that
thought that was in Louisiana.
Anyway.
But maybe they do that there too.
there's no such thing as Fox News. Anyway,
jumped out
all
of the
right.
bushes.
Bullshit
Right.
or not? I'm playing bullshit.
Okay, here we go, folks. Which bandit is not bullshit? Ho, ho, ho. Who is the American League bandit? Is it a thief who robs fans at American League games? Or is it a bank robber who wears caps from American League teams? Or is it a successful designated hitter?
Or is he always in the shitter?
Successful designated hitter.
Who is the American League bandit?
What was the first thing again?
Who robs fans at American League baseball games?
I don't know. They do that, I guess.
They do. It's a bank robber who wears caps from American Baseball League teams.
Interesting.
Or is it an actual successful designated hitter? Oh, snap.
I'll go with the third one because baseball
Yeah.
got some goofy terms.
Oh,
Three
I'll say
three
number
choices here. 3 choices. Wow.
Yeah.
Rose says number 2. Bob says number 3. Tony.
I was thinking number 2.
Number 2. Number 2 is the correct answer. Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
The American League bandit earned his nickname thanks to his hat wear, as discussed in the Baltimore Sun. That's an actual newspaper. There you go. Bazoo.
Bullshit.
All right, folks.
Pasta Bazoo.
One more. Oh, speaking of baseball, let's do it. All right. Find the truth, not the bullshit. The San Diego Chicken hospitalizes veteran with chicken wings. The beloved San Diego Chicken mascot is a little less beloved after throwing a chicken wing into the open mouth of a veteran who was hospitalized after choking. Here we go. The Philly fanatic shoots baseball fan in the eye with a hot dog. The Philly fan got more than she bargained for, including a black eye, when the team's mascot hit her in the eye with a flying hot dog. Okay, there you go, folks.
And now she's cockeyed. Or
Just
something.
gonna
That
say
old
bad
joke.
things bad things happen in Philly.
Oh, man.
Bad things happen everywhere, baby. What are you talking about?
I'm just
Okay.
saying, that's how we do things in Philly.
So is it the San Diego Chicken or the Philly Fanatic? Two of the most beloved mascots
Yeah,
in all
let's-
history.
I'm going with the Philly.
Yeah, going for Philly? Going with Philly?
Yeah. Why not?
I'm going with Philly. You going with Philly?
Yeah,
Rose is going with
Okay.
Philly.
Do you remember when
Eventually.
there was a bomb threat at Citizens Bank Park and it turned out to just be a box full of like saran wrapped hot dogs? They called in a bomb squad. It's like, it's just a box.
Yeah, it sounds like something he'll do. Well, folks, here it is. Number 2, yes, the Philly Fanatic. The hot dog hooligan is for real, as reported by the Huffington Post in 2018. He
Fuck
did
around
give-
and find out.
That's right. You don't mess with a Philly boy. That's it. Forget about it.
Ow.
Done.
That hurt.
You want some? I got your hot dog right here, lady.
Boom. That's it. And if you don't like it,
Boom.
you're going to make us throw batteries at freaking Santa Claus again.
Kapow.
Do that.
Capiche?
I've been holding on to my D batteries for 6 months waiting for that freaking guy to come down the street.
Yeah.
They didn't throw batteries. They threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
No, they threw batteries.
No, they didn't. They threw batteries at the football player as they carried him off on the stretcher. Because,
Ouch.
I
It
forget
was
the
a
football
sock
player.
and battery.
He was in a battery commercial. So they were carrying him off on a stretcher and they threw batteries at him. They threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
Oh, we always threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
It was assault. It was assault and battery, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. All
Nope.
right. Nope. Nope. I have that somewhere. Oh, my gosh.
First
There it
Phillies game I ever went to, drunk guy got arrested on the field for walking out there to shake Mike Schmidt's hand.
Seriously?
My dad was like, well,
Oh, really?
this is Philadelphia. It's like, okay.
Oh, my.
I'll tell you. Mike Schmidt was so freaking cool.
He was a cool guy.
I got the.
Still is a cool guy.
He's from
Yeah, he is.
Cincinnati.
I was fortunate as a 12-year-old kid to sit in the dugout with the Phillies in Vet Stadium, and Mike Schmidt's arms were bigger than my head. I looked up at this
not
guy.
bigger than a Fox News personality's head.
No, of course not.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
The collagen is too much. I'm sorry. There's a. What did I say
the
earlier?
Botox, the botulism. It's Botox day.
What did I say? It was. Yes, it's Botox. Botox registered trademark cosmetic day. That's it. Registered trademark.
Okay.
It is. Today is the day for Botox cosmetic day. If you listen to the beginning of the show, but that's that's Fox News. Anyway, that was Bullshit or Not, and that will do that for Bullshit or Not. That's it. We're done.
Bullshit or not?
Well, I apologize because I didn't hear the beginning of the show, but I'll listen to the playback. I promise.
Sweet.
I was writing out a new ass-breaking news show. It's not very long.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll probably need your, the drum thing that goes boom, because there's a lot of strange, quick, strange things.
What are these? The
Yes, one of those.
Oh, one of those. Okay, sure. Awesome.
My God.
Yes.
My God.
My God. What?
Nothing.
Oh,
It's
oh.
the top of the hour.
Oh, yes, it is.
Another
Are you-
ass-breaking news segment because it's the top of the hour.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I'm Tony B. Recently, and this is the all-new and improved ass-breaking news show. Now farting in 3D and smellorama. Nope. Sorry. Taking that last one back. Not happening. No smellorama for you. For Wednesday, November the 16th. Already? Am I right, guys? Wow, 2022. Unless you're listening to the playback, then this is old and outdated farts. Nevertheless, we're opening our ass-breaking with locals. From the Daily Mail comes a woman who married a rag doll, claims he cheated on her.
What?
True story. True story. I am not lying. I was just looking back. The Daily Mail. This woman married a doll, claims it cheated on her.
How?
As we understand it, she was warned of this particularly handsome doll's reputation for laying around the house, if you know what I'm saying. Wink and a nod, because I gotta say it, because this is radio, not TV. And in other ass-breaking news, because I don't have my fart thing, from Bay News 9 comes this strange one, where a Florida man stole a gator because he wanted to teach it a lesson. From the Orlando Sentinel, you missed the, but anyway.
You want that? Oh, okay.
There you go. From the Orlando Sentinel, a Florida man, a T, borrows a kid's surfboard. True story. And from WBOY 12 News, a West Virginia woman was arrested for child neglect after a 3-year-old was found unattended and squishing its full diaper fluids all over itself. And finally, a WKRG 5 News comes. A teen who was shot and killed by his mother reportedly said earlier that the boy didn't feel safe at home. And that's gonna do it for this week's non-new or an improved edition of the Ass Breaking News Show. Now let's take you back to Northport, Florida with Stephen Grabo and Bob Demmett in Tampa Bay. I'm Tony B. Recently, reporting to you live from Dover, Delaware. Stephen?
Why, thank you very much, Tony. Tony
You
B.
bet.
Recently, everybody. Yes. And as always, we do have a poo corner for you from our very own Dr. Linda, reporting from close to Chicago. Here we go. It's Poo Corner with Dr. Linda.
Today in Poo Corner, red infant poo. Intussusception is a form of intestinal blockage that
What?
occurs in infants and involves one portion of the intestine telescoping into another. While abdominal discomfort is the main symptom, the passage of a viscerous reddish-black bowel movement can be an early clue to the diagnosis. The mixture of blood-tinged stool with mucus lends this poo its red currant jelly appearance. And now, red currant jelly is ruined for all of us.
Learn something new with Dr. Linda in Poo Corner.
That's Linda.
Very
right?
descriptive. That was extremely descriptive.
Something else.
What?
I have to make a public announcement. I want to thank Stephen for helping me out in this with the little drum things. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes.
I didn't know which one was the punchline, and then you had to silence, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. When I'm there silent, then you can hit it.
You're like, oh, that was a joke. Oh shit.
It's organic. It's fun. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes. So there you go. Wow. Red incense poo. That's something I just never really. Wow. Yeah, that was very descriptive.
Somebody about that.
Yeah, that was really descriptive. Wow. That was.
Talk to my therapist.
Yeah. Get the doctor. You got to get a therapist. Wow.
No doubt.
Yeah. Wow. That was brutal. All right. Well, let's move on. Okay.
We need a couch.
Hey, today is in case you didn't know, World COPD Day, and for those chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, having trouble breathing. So tonight I have sound bites we're going to call it Air Bites tonight. So you get to decide, or you get to see if you can decide what the song is and who did them. I have
Air bites.
breath bites, and to celebrate COPD Awareness Day.
Okay.
I don't know. I was struggling. I was reaching, and so we're gonna do that. Okay, and yeah, I don't know. I'm brain dead. I've been through the ringer today. It's just so I'm a little slow.
You went to the eye doctor.
Went to the eye doctor.
Did they dilate your pupils? Can you see?
Yeah. Yes, I had dilation done. I like when they dilate my eyes. I like
Get the drops in the eyes.
Yeah, it's very
That's
trippy because you see the colors and the waves and the motions and no. Yeah,
I'm not tripping, but it sure is.
You have bionic eyes.
It's like yeah, exactly. I have bionic eyes, man. And then of course, then I had to go to my chiropractor and my doctor and do all kinds of crazy stuff today. And so, because it's like one day to get it all done, and
it seems like you do this every week.
I do. I'm not a well man. I'm breaking down slowly, and so.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Some break down fast.
I feel like I'm breaking down fast. Yawning?
I
know.
Production?
Right?
You're in production?
It's like, Steve,
oh God.
It's like, how did you hurt your back? I sneezed.
Exactly. What was it? What did you call them? Micro injuries? What did you call them?
Yeah. I sent you the meme. It says, as you get older, you begin to suffer the occasional series of increasingly humiliating micro injuries.
Yes.
How did you hurt yourself? I slept wrong.
Micro injuries.
While I was driving, I happened to yawn while checking my blind spot. Or
I stepped wrong.
I drank water too hard.
You literally stepped wrong.
Right. Exactly.
It's like,
I sneezed and I threw out my back.
You hurt your back by sneezing.
I sneezed at at 2 points. I had to get MRIs done. It was crazy. I was out of work for 2 months. I sneezed.
Athletes pound their bodies, or that's. I can't imagine that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
Arthritic.
It happens.
It is happening. It's crazy. Iceberg Energy Live Studio. Thank you for hanging out with us, Iceberg.
I don't know. I heard the back spasms are because it's trying to realign your spine, and that's why you get the muscle spasms that have the shooting pains in your back.
Oh man, it just puts
something's
me right
out
down.
of place, and your body's going, I got to put that back in place, and it can't. And that's
it can't. And you freaking go down like a freaking sack of potatoes. It's like bam,
right.
And what was it? Not last 4th of July, but the 4th of July before you came over to the house 2 years ago. You came over to the house, and I literally spent the whole day on the floor. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. I was like,
it was sudden. It was like you woke up, you had your coffee, everything was fine. Then you were like, oh, shit. And you were on your back, and you're like, I can't
down.
And then Alice is like, are you just going to lay there all day?
Right. Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't move.
I
can't get up. Press your button, Steve. Press the button.
Oh, this one?
No, the I've fallen and can't get up button.
Oh, I've fallen and can't get down. I get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I also.
Time for Soundwaves?
It is time for Soundwaves.
We keep rambling tonight. We did the same thing last week.
We're rambling. All right, here's sound bites. It's breath bites tonight. You got to decide. Now it has to deal with breathing and helping with COPD, raising awareness. You guess the name of the song and the artist, and you get points for it.
In mind already.
Oh, is this a premonition? Okay, Bob, you do your premonition.
My premonitions are "Breathe" by Pink Floyd and "Every Breath You Take" by The Police.
Ooh. Well, we'll find out in a few
Okay.
seconds. Here we go. And everyone that's listening can partake in this. Just type in your answer. Here's the first one.
I know it.
You know it? If you know it, type it in.
I know it.
You got to beat Bob and Tony.
Oh, I already beat them. Maybe Bob too.
There you go. All right. What is the answer, folks?
In the Air
Let's
Tonight.
Phil.
By Phil Collins.
Yeah, Phil Collins.
Ding, ding. All right. There you go. All right. Keeping things moving. Here's the next one.
I remember. I didn't forget. Oh, I always like this song.
Oh,
No sound.
I know the band. I'm thinking of it.
He draws his words out long.
Ah, I got it.
All right. All right. Made famous by what Ringo movie was that? That wasn't Caveman.
No, it wasn't
Diddle,
Keith.
diddle, diddle,
What was the it was the Ringo movie in the 70s.
Ringo movie. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Who was it? What's the name of the song? Come on, people.
Should I say?
I do not know, but I do like that song.
All right, Bob.
Just
air
for
that,
the record.
the air that I breathe.
It's the
Okay,
air that
that's
you
the song.
breathe. It's the air that you breathe. Yes,
That's
the air
the
that I
song.
breathe. That's it.
But who
And-
is it?
Who is it?
The Hollies?
Hey.
The Hollies.
The
Yes.
Hollies.
Yes, I forget what movie it was, but it was in a Ringo movie. All right, here's Ringo Starr. Here's the next one.
You're giving me sweet, sweet ecstasy. Yeah, you take me to utopia. You're reading me like erotica. Boy, you make me feel exotic, yeah. Just when I think I can take anymore, we go deeper and harder than ever before.
All right, if you know the song. All right, what is the name of the song and who did it? I need to know.
Something
I don't
on
know.
air. Something
Ooh.
on air.
Oh, Tony. Tony's getting there.
Dancing
Something-
on it.
Oh, Tony, you're almost there. You're almost there. You're just about there. Bob, how come you don't know this?
Because it's not something I would listen to.
It's your girl, man. It's your girl.
I'm actually just guessing because of
Um,
I don't know who it is.
Oh, no, Tony, you are right on the mark there.
Katy Perry.
It is Katy Perry,
Katy Perry.
and it's Walking on Air. Walking on Air.
Walking, not dancing.
No, but you were close, man. You were close. You were closer than everybody else.
Because I
Here's-
was walking
Yes.
on sunshine.
Yeah.
Remember that? I remember that.
Yeah. All right, here's the next one. Let's see if you got this one.
There's a rumor going round the town
Going back on this one.
that you don't want me around. I can't shake off my city blues. Everywhere I turn, I lose.
What a great
Love
band.
is like oxygen.
That's a yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's-
Love is like oxygen. Who is
That
it?
would-
Who did that?
You get
The
too
Sweet.
much, it gets
Sweet.
too high. Not
Not
enough,
enough
and you're
to
gonna die. Gonna
I didn't
die.
recognize it from
I
that.
love all that.
Sweet. It's the Sweet. Iceberg's like,
It-
by who? No, not the Who. Sweet.
No, not
Sweat.
who.
By Sweat.
Sweet. All right, here's the next one. Ha
Oh, that's.
I called
I know
it.
who that is.
I called it.
Oh,
Yes, Bob.
I should get an extra. I should get an extra point.
You do. You get an extra. You get an extra ding for that.
Run.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, yes, Just Rose, Pink Floyd. Bob gets an extra point for that because he had a premonition that would happen. And what is the name of the song, folks?
Breathe.
There it is. It is Breathe. All right, here's the next one.
I named them in order.
Let's play.
All right, now you know who did this. What's the name of the song? I want to know. So write it in if you got it. We got Rose has 1 point.
I already gave it to him.
You did.
Every breath you
Did they forget?
There it is. There it is.
This
Every
song
breath
broke the
you
band
take.
up.
That song broke the band up?
Yes.
It did? How
Yeah.
so?
Rose is correct. They just couldn't handle all of the success from that one song.
Yeah. What did Sting say? He said you can't get any higher than what we are now. So that's it.
Yeah, and it pissed off the other two. They're like, "What?"
Yeah, the other two guys were like,
you
"Wait,
don't want to
we
keep
could,
going? We're doing great. And
we're
it's
doing
like,
great."
"Nah."
And so he's like, "No, we can't get any better. Can't get any better than what we're doing right now." So it's
So, well, thanks, Dick.
Really?
yeah, left the other guys kind of
Yeah.
hanging.
Well, it was
All
up
right.
to them to do something after that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. All right, here's the next one. See if you got this next one.
All this endless ocean finding lovers no
And they're kind of on tour right
I
now.
know it. Oh, really?
Yes.
I know
Do you?
I know it.
the
Good.
title.
I wouldn't mind
I don't-
seeing
I don't
Terry.
know the artist. I can't remember.
Hey, Iceberg got it.
Iceberg got it.
Iceberg got it. Bam. Yes,
Iceberg.
Rose. Rose got it. Take my breath away. I would like to go see Terry. None.
Terry Nunn.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing her. Okay, guys. What's the name of the band?
Berlin.
Yes, Berlin.
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 Germany.
It is.
Germany, right?
Yes. Yes, Berlin. All right, here's the next one, folks.
All my thoughts just seem to settle on the breeze when I'm lying wrapped up in your arms. The whole world just fades away. The only thing I
No idea.
hear is the beating of your heart.
Really? You don't know this one? Yes,
It's
you
that-
got it.
It's that
You got
country
it.
music.
You got
Yes.
Tony's got it
I-
going on there.
I have heard it. I just can't pull the lyrics.
It wasn't just country; it was also a crossover into.
Yeah, I heard it on other stations and what
Yes.
have you.
It was #1 hit single. No other takers. No other takers. All right, folks, that was Faith Hill with Breathe.
Hell.
Breathe. That's right. And yeah. All right. So that was that one. Okay, here's the next one. Bum, 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 bum.
And I don't know if I'm just dreaming. Don't know if I feel safe. But it's something that I must believe in. It's there when you call out my name.
Sounds familiar.
Come on.
I don't know.
Every
Oh.
breath you
Stump me on
take.
that one.
Nope. Iceberg's
Is it
like, nope. Nope.
Every breath you take, or some shit like that.
No, we just had that with us. Please, come on.
But it's something that I must believe in. And it's there when you call out my name.
Come on. It builds up. Right here. No, you're not
Sing
getting it.
it.
Love is in the air. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Love is in the air.
There you go. So
John
it's Love is in
Paul
there.
Young. There you
John
go.
Paul Young.
Oh.
One of those 3 name people. All right. Last one, folks. Here we go. Last one.
Okay.
Iceberg's like, I know nothing without the hook. That's the whole point. I play snippets. You're not supposed to get the hook. There you go. Here's that's the hard part. That's the hard
Give
part.
it away.
That's the hard part about sound bites. When I try to find where.
How will you win the prize?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
That's right. All right. Here's the next one.
We're working on that.
Yes, we are. We are. Here's the last one, folks.
But you know very well I want you gone. Not fit to fucking tread the ground that I am walking on. But when it gets cold outside and I got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say that.
Oh, there we go. Iceberg got it.
I was thinking it sounds like Maroon 5.
Maroon.
Oh.
Best halftime ever.
Really? Really?
No, not really.
Not exactly.
All right. Iceberg got it. What's the name of the song, folks? Harder to Breathe. Yes. Iceberg, you win the game. Yes.
Oh, my God.
He came back and won the game.
How the F did he do that?
He came in at the last minute and got that last one. Bam.
Ba-bam.
The last
Bam.
one wins it all, so there you go.
Always. Yes. Congratulations, Iceberg. You it was the hook at the end. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. I played the hook at the end, so that was it. You got it. You got it. Well done, man. Well done. Yes.
It was fun.
I will be right back.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. What could he possibly be doing? Could it possibly be Tinkle Time? I think it's Tinkle
It could
Time.
possibly be.
Bob is doing Tinkle Time. That was something that we haven't done since freaking Mike Jones was on the show. Tinkle Time. We had to do that every 20 minutes when he was on the show. Every 20. Yeah.
Oh my.
And I think one of the funniest moments was when he left his microphone on and went to the bathroom. Yeah, Iceberg's like mic off, right?
Michael.
Oh, yep, that was classic. Oh, because we would have a full conversation, and he's peeing in the background, and we're like, "Holy crap, he's still going! He's still going!" And yeah, so that was just that was. And then he got embarrassed, and then he had to go outside. He would go outside.
Well, it was inappropriate.
Yeah, yeah.
As I act all snooty.
Yes. How was your week, Tony? How have you been? Are you
excellent?
How's
better?
How's the car?
I love it. I don't want to give it up.
You don't want to give it up?
It's so cool.
Awesome.
But I'm gonna have to. It'll be a sad. It'll be a sad moment. It'll be a sad moment.
Yeah. Oh,
Did you know I do have Dutchie if you want at the very end?
Ooh, that is fantastic. We love doing Dutchie. We love Dutchified English. That's fantastic stuff. Oh man, that's just fantastic. I'm so excited now. That's a good thing.
Cool.
That's a good thing. Oh,
At the top of the hour. I mean,
Came back.
Yeah,
Hey.
you came back.
You're back.
What'd you guys talk about?
Oh, UPN.
We talked about you,
Yes.
and you'll just have to
It
listen on the
seems to happen
playback.
every time you get into sound bites, and it's like, just play the song. I have to piss like a camel.
Just wear a catheter.
Yeah.
Wear the diapers like they do at the racing.
Oh yeah. Just wet yourself.
Yeah, how was it a friend of ours went to the Indy 500, or was it the Indy 500, or was it the Daytona? Anyway, they sat next to this guy, and he had 2 cases of beer next to him, and he's like, "I'm ready to go because I got a diaper." And he sat there, drank all the beer, got loaded, and sat in his
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, There's people out there that are, that's just the
They'll
thing
do
that
it.
they do. They will.
They'll do it.
They will.
Yeah.
Oh, what we haven't done. We even mentioned it earlier. We haven't done it.
Florida Man.
Yeah, we haven't done it. We have to
we
do
didn't
Florida
do it
Man.
last week either.
We didn't do it last week. Oh my gosh.
I had a lot of Florida local coverage, and I was hoping it wouldn't interfere with your game.
Not at all.
Oh,
Good,
yeah.
good.
We're hanging around on the
Not at all.
on this wind fan.
Oh man,
the woman marrying a doll. That was weird.
That was weird.
I just want to thank everybody for the comments while I took my break. That's really.
Don't worry.
I muted my mic.
All right, Florida Man. Florida Man. If you haven't heard of this, my Florida Man game here, I'm going to give you two headlines. You have to decide which headline is real. Okay, so here we go. Florida man convicted of burying an ex-reporter in concrete for his Magic the Gathering collection. Okay. Florida man killed by crossbow booby trap in own home. Wow. So there you go.
I'm going with that one.
You're going with that one?
Yeah, he watched Home Alone one too many times.
Okay.
Booby. Yeah, I'm going with Booby.
I'm going to set up this
All
trap.
right. Rose says number 2, a crossbow booby trap. A Florida man killed by crossbow booby trap, or the Florida man convicted of burying an ex-reporter in concrete for his Magic the Gathering collection. Well, Tony, are you going with the crossbow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, actually, the man was actually convicted of burying an ex-reporter in concrete for his Magic the Gathering collection. Appeals court was upheld the life sentence of a man convicted of killing a Pensacola news journalist reporter over his collection of Magic the Gathering cards. Yes, William Cormer III, who's 37, appealed his case on multiple grounds, including accusing his lawyer of failing to review the present evidence about his finances and accused multiple witnesses of lying in their testimony. It seems that Cormer and his twin brother Christopher were involved in murdering Dugas, the reporter, over his Magic the Gathering card collection that had been estimated worth of about $100,000.
Really?
Yes, these cards. Actually, I've seen them in bookstores. The Gathering collections. It was right next to my whatever. Anyway, they rented a U-Haul and a storage unit for days after Dugas was last seen in August, and began emptying Dugas's home and paid a yard crew to come and clean up the home. Friends of Dugas's went to the home about a week after his death to find the home empty and reported him missing. And Dugas's remains were found buried under cement in the backyard of their father's home in Winder, Georgia. Okay, wow. So yeah, this is a long story. They actually thought this one out, and but during the trial, the brothers, I guess they turned on each other. And one brother said the other one was a mastermind about it, and the other one said, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, either way, the autopsy shows photos during the trial was to inflame the jurors' emotions, but the appeals court claimed that it said it was necessary for Cormer, who had previously admitted to buying several materials like a tarp, plastic bins, and air fresheners that were all found buried with the victim. Yeah, I could use those air fresheners in this room right now. Anyway, there it is. Yes, there it is.
You read it very fast.
Yes, I was trying to read it really fast because it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And they're currently serving their sentence in the Santa Rosa Correctional Institution. So there you go. There's one Florida man. Here's the next one, folks. Let's see if we're coming up. Oh, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. This will be nice.
That'll be our Thanksgiving show.
Yeah. Well, I got one.
Gobble gobble.
Well, our Thanksgiving show will be next week, but in preparation for that, we're gonna have a Florida man for Thanksgiving. Florida man arrested after urinating on in-laws' carpet during their Thanksgiving gathering.
Huh.
Aw. Here's another one. Florida woman arrested for peeing on men at the bar and claims to be marking her territory. Wow. There you go. So
How's
which
that
one is
now?
it, folks? Lady
don't know.
peeing on men at the bar, marking her territory, or Florida man arrested after urinating on his in-laws' carpet during their Thanksgiving gathering?
I go with the bar.
I'm going to go with the bar, considering the quality of the bars you have in Northport.
Ooh.
Oh, Rose says number one, and you guys say number two.
I'm saying it just out of principle.
Yes, she did the number two, marking her territory on her men. That is definitely not happening. Actually, a Florida man was arrested after urinating on the in-laws' carpet on their Thanksgiving last year. A Florida man who urinated on the living room floor of his girlfriend's family was arrested after he continued to make a disturbance outside the house. Willie B. Norfolk, 41, of St. Petersburg, was discovered by police lying down in the 23rd block of Neptune Street. An officer detected an odor of an alcoholic beverage on Norfolk's breath, of course, after arriving on the scene. Norfolk was shouting and told the police officer that he was kicked out of their house, of his girlfriend's brother-in-law's house. According to police, the brother-in-law said Norfolk was escorted out of the home after urinating on the living room floor. The brother-in-law gave Norfolk $40 for a hotel room, and the officer offered to drive him there, but Norfolk became agitated, police said. Where can you get a hotel room for $40? In St. Petersburg. After continuing shouting obscenities, Norfolk was then taken into custody and was taken to Porter County Jail, where he was charged with resisting arrest and disorderly conduct, as well as public intoxication. Yeah, that happened. That happened. All right, last one,
I just
folks.
want to know, is the wedding off?
Is the wedding off? I believe it might be. If you're going to $40 for a hotel room, the quality. Rose says that's the quality of the bar, not bars. There you go. All right, here's the last one, folks. Florida man steals dead woman's ashes and threatens to snort them. Here's the next one.
Bizarre.
Florida man chokes and suffocates on cherry juice in a pie eating contest. Which one is it? Dead woman's ashes threatening to snort them, or choking, suffocating on cherry juice in a pie eating contest? You decide, folks.
The pie contest, number two.
Pie contest? Iceberg says number two as well. Rose says number one. Tony.
I'll go with number one.
Number one. You're with just Rose. So it's a tie. You got two number ones and two number twos. Well, folks, it is not number two. Number one is the correct answer. Florida man did. Some people steal things for monetary and material gain. Others steal things because they are just truly horrible people who get a kick out of hurting others. And this guy was that. Joseph W. Pointer, 51, of Lakeland, Florida, is apparently in the latter of those categories. He allegedly stole a dead woman's ashes and then told the deceased woman's mother that he was going to snort the remains. Pointer had briefly lived with the Angela Speakman, and he moved out. And Speakman believed that he stole the remains of her sister. And the sister had died in a vehicle accident back in 2008, and Speakman shared her remains with her parents. And Speakman's mother claims that Pointer drove by her home last Wednesday and shouted, "I've got your dead daughter's ashes, and I'm going to snort them." That's what he said. And there are very few. Yeah, I guess he was. There's a crueler combination of English words that we can think of, but off the top of our heads right now, I can't think of any other ones. But Pointer was eventually arrested and charged with grand theft of this, and apparently he did not actually get around to snorting any ashes. Amazingly, this is not the first time he has been arrested or involved in snorting the remains of dead people in Florida. In the past few years, last year, a Florida teenager actually broke into the home and snorted up the remains of the owner's deceased father and 2 pet Great Danes because he thought that was cocaine.
He's addicted now. See
that only happens in Florida, folks.
Oh my!
Yes, Florida people. Yes, and if you like that, you should go out and drive around a little bit. Oh my goodness!
Stay in the house.
Yes. Yes, stay in the house.
Move.
I miss
Get
COVID.
out of there.
I miss COVID. I miss COVID when everybody was in the house. Yes. And that, folks, we'll do it for Florida Man tonight. Sing it, Popski. Sing it, buddy. We need Popski on the show.
Ooh, I'm going round the Everglades, going round the Everglades, going round the Everglades.
Oh, man.
With my friend today.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Oh, yeah. We're hanging around on the Everglades on this wind-fanned hovercraft with a bear.
I'm playing bullshit.
Yes. All right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. How you guys doing out there? You guys doing good?
Excellent.
Excellent.
How about you?
Excellent. Oh, I've been doing. I'm like on my. I'm falling. I don't know what I am right now. I am totally out of sync right now.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what is wrong with me. I put together my fence tonight. The remaining parts of my fence. I was going to do I was going to put a gate in, but I'm going to be dog sitting for the next week and a half, and so I didn't have time to dig holes and put concrete in and throw a post in and put all these things together. I got one day, and I know, and so I just found the remains of my fence from the hurricane and put it all together tonight, and so that any of the animals will feel, they won't run out and they'll be safe. But man, I'll tell you, I did a lot of work today. And
were any of the parts broken?
Oh yeah, the parts are broken, but there's some that are cracked and stuff, and all gunked
easier
up
to replace now that you got everything put together and stuff. You can just say, okay, just replace that rail and stuff.
Yeah, I had to buy 2 more sets of fencing, and I got 2 more posts that I have to put in, and I have to.
My fence is fine, but my neighbor's is missing parts.
No, yeah, right, yeah. So so anyway, I just don't have enough time or energy to do all that on my own. So I'm just gonna have to wait till after after dog sitting next week and a half, and so that was my whole day, and I didn't really have a long time to go do the background search on the Titanic or the other what was the other story? Oh, the 80s. How it was easier to be skinnier in the 80s than it is now.
We kind of touched on that last week. We were going to talk about it.
We kind of touched on it.
Speaking of that,
okay,
I've kind of gone off my diet completely this week, and I regret it.
Really?
I regret it. Yeah.
Now everyone,
I'm gonna buy a box of donuts. I'm gonna get a loaf of bread and have peanut butter sandwiches, and and it's like I feel like shit.
Now everyone that's listening, Bob has been on the keto diet for how long now?
I don't know, 2 years, 3 years.
Just about 2 years, I think.
I haven't been as strict about it.
As the first year. The first year you were very strict.
Very strict.
And you've lost a lot of weight from that.
A lot of weight.
And recently you've been slacking a little bit on it.
I've been slacking a little bit, and this week I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just eat what I want.
Right.
And Yeah, and felt like garbage. So, like, you know, maybe I should go back to eating a little more healthy,
you'll feel better.
avoiding sugar. And that's the hard part. When you go to the supermarket, try avoid any, bread,
everything
grains,
has
and sugar.
it in it. Yeah.
It's almost, it's like, well, the entire cereal aisle is off limits. Like, you just, it's like, I just want a bowl of cereal. No, I can't have that. It's like, shit.
Unless you get the sticks and the stems.
Yeah.
Or the all bran or whatever.
Yeah, but even that, it's high in carbs.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, it's very difficult. But, it's very easy to go the other direction, to eat garbage.
Yeah.
Can you do oatmeal?
Because it's cheaper. No.
No, because that's got carbs. Carbs in there.
It's grains.
Yeah.
Grains, wheat, and oats and things like that. Grains are very cheap to produce.
Yeah.
So that's why you go to the grocery store and you look around and it's like, oh, look, all the cakes and donuts and things are all out there on the table for sale.
Man.
Like, oh, look.
Wow.
Right.
I started to get into this. I know, Bob. You've done really well on your diet. You really have, and I'm proud of you for doing that. And
good.
Well, I got to get back into it, but next week being Thanksgiving,
it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, man.
And
I'm
season.
Yeah, and
I know it hasn't been asked yet, but I'm probably going to be expected to provide a pie or two.
Oh well, that would be nice. You know what we haven't had in a while?
What's that?
It would be a shoe fly pie.
I knew you would say it.
Those
are so messy.
For Dutch.
Shoe fly pie.
Messy.
As we get in that Dutch a little bit there.
Messy.
Gotta have a shoe fly pie. Now I also started to try.
Best to make them.
Now I started to get into this, and you guys did hear the big news of Donald Trump throwing his hat into the ring. A little too soon, I believe. Well, he announced it this week because no one was talking about him for the last couple of weeks, and so he's like, hey, I'm gonna announce it,
but to avoid jail time.
Yeah, probably to avoid jail time. Yes, but he announced his new slogan.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's not just "Make America Great Again." It's "Make America Great and Glorious Again."
That is stupid.
In Trump language, it's Magaga. Gugu Magaga.
Magaga.
And so the Magaga is going to be the new hats.
Oh my Gaga. Gugu Gaga.
In reality, no, this is the thing. In reality, it's just gag. But I'm thinking to myself, a lot of these people are so stupid. They might vote for Lady Gaga instead of Trump. Magaga.
Why not? Is that bad?
I know. It could happen. I think it could happen. I think it could happen. Magaga.
I would love that.
He's that guy that shows up uninvited to the party who nobody can stand, but they just won't leave because they just need to be around people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why doesn't that guy? Oh, he always shows up and he doesn't leave.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Nobody's talking.
Yes.
Will someone kill him?
Interjects himself into everybody's conversation. Makes a mess, spills his beer on your shoes.
Yes. Yeah. And what I'm thinking,
he's here again. God damn
yes. It. Yes. Now, what I want to know is with Magaga going on and everyone and with everybody but everyone is, just voted for DeSantis, who's going to leave office in 2 years and run for president. These are the same people voting for the same guys. Okay. So all these Trump bites who are for DeSantis, who are they going to vote for? Or the I forget Virginia's governor. Now Trump just went on crazy and denounced DeSantis and Virginia's governor because both those guys are going to try to run for president. And so, but I think it's going to come down to it's not going to be coming down to DeSantis or Trump. I think it's going to come down to the wives of these two men.
The wives.
Yes. Yes. And that was going to be my this or that today. Who's hotter? DeSantis' wife, Casey DeSantis?
I don't think I've
or
ever
Melania
actually seen
Trump.
her.
Or Melania Trump. I think that will be the deciding factor on who becomes president in the next 2 years. Rose is like, I just threw up.
Yes, indeed. I also.
And you heard it first here on the Potluck podcast.
What? I hear first.
How this presidential election is going to be decided.
Oh, we're having election coverage.
Yes,
Going to be the nominee.
It's between Trump and DeSantis. It's going to be.
I can't
the
wait for them
deciding
to just
factor.
like go at each other's throats during the debates.
Yeah.
I just can't fucking wait for that. Like, let them attack each other.
And then they're like, then they all
Be
take
like
pictures.
on
Then they all
pay-per-view.
and
Oh,
then
he's got
he-
a chair. Look out!
Step into the octagon.
You can't handle it, Trump. Let me tell you, this is why you're going to lose, brother.
Oh,
And then they all
Wrestling.
go for pictures. Then they all take pictures at the end. You know,
Yeah.
like hugging each other,
Yeah.
taking each other's hands, hugging each other.
because they're really all in.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but there it is. The deciding factor is going to be their wives. It's not going to be them. And with Gaga happening, you know,
My
Lady
I'm
God.
going to laugh every time you say it.
Gaga.
God.
It's Gaga. It's Lady Gaga is going to win the election. She's going to steal the show.
Gaga, go.
I even got the graphic set up with Trump with his head in his hands and Lady Gaga as president.
Oh,
So
God.
I already did it. It's already happening.
No.
It's happening, folks.
Lady
Yes.
Gaga.
Yes. So,
Oh, man.
so in about a year and a half, when things are hitting heavy, you can come back to this podcast right here, right now, and what I'm saying is going to actually happen. All right, there you go.
Okay.
All right, Tony,
Fact check it later.
you can fact check it. You know, you can fact check it going back to today, November
Yeah.
16th of 2022. And there you go.
There you go.
All right. Yes. Yes.
You had a question.
Yeah, Tony. We're gonna be doing Dutchified English.
You mean
Dutchy game.
match game
Match game 2022. Speaking of 2022.
2022.
Oh, there it is. The ultimate.
And then get ready to match the stars, Stephen Grabo and Bob Dunevetter.
Oh, no. Here
As-
we go.
We try and match these here fellas for the no money or prizes PA Dutch Match Game 2022. I'm your host, Gene Asburn.
Yay!
Now then. Thank you, audience. That's very kind. Now, here's our first challenge.
Okay, here we go.
Sally said, I call my husband the spaceman because he
Whoa.
has a lot of space between his blank.
His ears.
Number one answer. Number
That's a
one
tie.
answer.
Eye on that one. Eye on
I almost said
There.
his legs.
his legs.
His ass.
Oh, his butt
That was
cheek.
ass was number 3. Teeth was number 2.
Oh, that ain't.
That's not nice there now.
Well, you don't have to look for a bottle opener.
That was one of the answers back there in the 70s, you know.
Oh, no.
Well, things were different then.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, I know. They were real rough. People used to kick people right in the nuts and stuff.
Oh, no.
And then punch them. They would punch them in the face. Why? Why would they do that?
Hey,
I don't know.
And then why do they have all these nuclear things and such?
it's nuclear.
Nuclear.
Nuclear? Why?
Yeah, nuclear buzzards.
So anyhow, number two. This past Xmas, Santa Claus not only came in to the house, but so did his damn deer. I could tell because the living room was filled with blank.
Shit.
Poop.
Ding, 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 ding. Number one answer.
Road apples. Road apples. That was a good one there.
Could have been road apples. What do they say? I don't know. All kinds of different dumb names now. Okay. Then number three is just one last blank. There are 5 different answers.
Time. One last time there now.
Time was number 1. One last time.
Oh, no, I got that one there. I scooped it up from you there, Bobby.
I know.
I got
Betty,
you. Caught me
Betty
snoozing.
Betty gave the second one.
Oh, no.
One last laugh was the number 2.
Ooh.
Number 3.
How about a drink?
Number 3 was how about a drink? Yes, that's exactly right. Number 4 is one last chance.
One last roll in the hay.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah,
number
you gotta
5.
make sure the cows are out.
Oh yeah, and the horses don't.
Oh yeah.
The horses don't leave any apples there now.
You don't want to catch a hoof.
You gotta check.
Number 5 was kiss. One last kiss.
That's kind of like a roll in the hay.
Yeah, we'll
No,
get you there.
no.
That's how you start.
That's yeah.
Here na ha na branca.
Okay.
Okay, now number 4 was blank smoker.
Chain.
Blank cock smoker. I'll give you number 1. That's a great answer.
That's a great answer.
Dutch over that one. Okay. I melted out of my Dutch from that.
Oh, I don't know. It's a first. I was thinking chain smoker, but you know.
Oh, and a chain smoker.
That's smokers number 1.
Number 1.
Cigars was number 2.
There you
And
go.
the opposite was number 3. What's the opposite?
Opposite smoker?
Opposite of a smoke.
Oh no. Uh-oh. He's popping.
Uh-oh. Am I losing you? Testing. 1, 2. It might be that time again.
Oh no. Okay,
no, we don't do that no more.
Oh, we don't do that no more? Okay.
Oh,
You're not going.
You don't.
Oh, there we go. We're good. I hear you now.
We don't do that anymore.
I hear you now.
You're on Elon Musk.
That's right. That's right.
Get that cologne, Elon Musk. or my mom's
quickly.
My mom's going deaf, so she gets Estee louder. And the third one was non-smoker.
Oh.
Okay. Well, now we have one more. That was a pretty funny. Now 5 is have you heard about the Don Rickles doll? You wind it up and it makes a nasty remark about your blank.
About your face.
About your wife.
Number 2 answer, face. Wife was number 3. What was number 1? What was the number 1?
Would it be about your, that would be about...
Your schmeckle.
something about that. Your sexual preference was number one. Believe it or not.
There you go. All right there.
Well, it was the 70s. They were all hanging out.
Yeah.
Number 4 was nationality.
Ooh.
Because I wanted to say nationality. All dolce.
There you go. There you go.
Well, then that's Match Game 2022 for this Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. We got all kinds of consolation prizes.
That's fantastic stuff right there.
Imagining in our mind right now.
Ooh, that's
sponsored by Deer Park. Deer Park water. It's not just deer piss, it's Deer Park. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh, that's great. I love that. I love that. That's just good stuff, man. Nothing but good stuff.
Fun.
Yes.
Well, we have about 5 minutes or so.
That is the question.
We do. We have 5 minutes.
We know it will blend.
Uh-huh.
The question is, do we really want to do that?
Oh my goodness.
I do have a new tune for you.
Oh, okay. What is the new tune?
It's from Little Baby. It's From Now On. So turn it up. It's very digital sounding. This is what's popular right now.
Sing it, Bob.
Yeah. I barely can understand it.
Sounds like that guy from Fat Albert.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with your lip?
In the video, I thought I saw Snoop Dogg. I don't think it is. That's not. Well, there you go. Little Baby from now on.
Baby from now on.
That's what's poppy right now.
That's people wonder why I know all these old songs.
You could understand them.
Obvious.
Man, are we? I guess we're getting old. I guess that's is that part of getting old? It's a sign of getting old.
It's okay to turn the page.
Yes. Crazy. This.
Yes.
Music nowadays. It's crazy.
I think I read between the ages of like 12 and 20 is when your music is set. That's when your
something
musical
like
tastes
that. Yes.
are your musical tastes are set in your teens to your mid 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Wow.
That's when you make up your mind. This is the kind of music I enjoy.
Huh.
Right.
So, man, we were all messed up.
Like 30, it's like,
I mean, we would listen to stuff from like Moody Blues to Dead Kennedys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's from the Mozart, from Mozart to Zeppelin. From musicals like
Brigadoon.
With Brigadoon and Sound of Music to the Police and Madonna and all that stuff. And
have you noticed like the music you hear at like the supermarket or when you're out shopping? It's always the same kind of music. It doesn't play anything new or different. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I was at Publix and they played The Hustle.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why are they playing The Hustle?
Were people
trying to get you out
dancing
of
and
there.
doing the hustle?
Get your stuff and get out. Hustle, get out of here.
Hustle out of that parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
But,
wow. Yeah.
If you went to the grocery store in the 80s, they weren't playing, Glenn Miller.
No, they were not.
So
I would have
doing
liked
that
that.
now.
Or Xavier Cugat
Why
or
are they
something.
doing that now? I don't understand.
know.
Why hasn't it changed?
That is bizarre. That's really bizarre stuff. That's just messed up. That we would.
It is messed up.
Huh. And think about it, because we were doing sound bites using Spin magazines as one of the top 100 artists, and they were all artists from our era.
Yeah,
not a single one was
because
from
anybody younger than us has no idea what Spin magazine is.
True.
Yes, so that's just a bizarre thing that
I'm going up in the elevator. I'll see you guys later then. I think somebody farted in here.
Nice.
That was me.
Ah,
Oh, thanks, Bob. Smell
But I do
around.
like this music.
it is good. It's jazz. Nice.
It's
Cool
like
jazz.
we're going up, ladies and gentlemen. And we love you. Thank you for tuning in and
Yes.
checking out the podcast. And the likes are very helpful. Thank you.
Yes. Very much liking the likes tonight. Eric, if you've been looking at our feed here, he's been saying about all the shows you can listen to throughout
Yes.
Podbean.
Check them out.
Check everybody out from the Ralph William podcast, the Old Man's podcast, of course, and Low Standards and Poors. Of course, we listen to all these.
I kind of miss the music that they played at my doctor's office in the waiting room.
Oh, yes, outside of normal, slightly serious. Yeah, that's kind of like this jazz.
It wasn't.
Jazz.
It was like orchestra, really music kind of.
Mm-hmm. Muzak. That was the actual. That was the actual.
That kind of stuff again.
That
It
was
was
the
like a
actual
radio station that
satellite.
played nothing but this.
It was satellite radio. It was the first.
Beans and weenies. Beans and weenies.
Yes, they're on. And of course, every Wednesday night, you can listen to us. And tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week will be our Thanksgiving Day special. So,
And if I get out of work early, I will be live in the studio.
oh, you're coming here?
Why not?
Holy crap. That would be awesome.
Nice.
Get out of work early. Why not?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. That would be a cool thing. Yeah, so next week we're going to have all kinds of turkey stuff happening, and maybe a special sound bites. We'll try and work on some turkey sound bites.
Sounds
Does turkey
good.
really make you fart?
Sure, tryptophan makes you sleep too.
Yeah.
I think it's just because you eat too much. That
Eric's
happens
got
to
the
me
stuff
every
to make his
Sunday.
Thanksgiving food.
Every Sunday I go to Steve's house, I get the turkey naps.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Yes.
man, we passed the hell out. We do.
Good rest. Good rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that
So
was just, she goes, it's Snacky Sunday, and it's like, okay, and I eat like I'm never.
Quiche sounds good. I like
Yes.
it.
Mm-hmm.
yes. So yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, so next week's going to be our Thanksgiving Day special. So come and join us
Nice.
for a pre-Thanksgiving feast right here on the potluck.
Yeah, don't be a turkey.
Yes. Yes. So there you have it, folks. See you guys next week. Have fun. Tony, you're going to learn some new songs on your little ukulele, and maybe we'll do a sound bites with maybe we can dueling mandolins or
like
ukuleles, dueling ukuleles for sound bites.
We'll do Tiny Tim or something.
Yeah, tiptoe. We got to
Dear
do.
God.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be insane. Oh.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yes. Oh. All right. So, you guys have a great week. We will see you next week. And all you listeners from Spain, thanks for hanging out with us. And
Thank you.
yes, absolutely. And believe it or not, folks, we're counting down on the 4,000 downloads already. So it's amazing stuff. Yeah, amazing stuff. And over 6,000 people on the live show. So we're really digging this. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we will see you next week. with more games, more fun, more stories, more Florida Man, more bullshit or not, and more Magaga. Yes. So there you go. All right.
Gaga, go.
All right. See you guys next week. Thank you so
Goodbye,
much.
everybody.
Good night.
This has been another Potluck Podcast. We want to thank everyone who joined us for tonight's show. Make sure to check us out each week for all the games, trivia, fun facts, and happenings going on within our lives as well as yours. This has been an MCG production.
On this day, no apples are involved when bobbing on Bob, unless you're into that sort of thing. Everywhere you look, you'll find a Bob somewhere, fixing something, repairing an appliance, your car, or seated right next to you in the office. Today's the day, without any word or acknowledgement, to go under that table and give Bob the BJ no one ever sees in reality. Because you're under the table. Reciprocate by bobbing on Bob for all the times you called upon his services and assistance on various projects, and make up for that time he was that shoulder to cry on by granting him the release he needs on this